Greetings, people. Guardian here, bringing you a Skyrim commentary. This is DLC part 2. But before I get into the DLC, I just want to show you this curious thing that I found. So, I broke out of the jail, right? Because I was attacking someone. And after I broke out, they still decided to arrest me. I mean, if I'm in jail and I somehow secretly sneak out, they shouldn't arrest me, right? So I was a bit confused by that. And I didn't know what to do with it, so I just kind of ran away and hoped that the problem solved itself. Now on a note of the DLC, I was reading, and it seems that for Oblivion they came out with a DLC or some extension pack like every 2 months, and the first one came out like 12 months after the game was made. So if that's the case, then I know that whoever's in charge of that stuff said that the Skyrim would be larger and they'd be more detailed than the Oblivion ones. And since Oblivion, since the Shivering Isles were about a quarter of the size of Cyrodiil, I could guesstimate that the Skyrim DLC will be maybe half the size or 3/4 the size, if not Cyrodiil itself. So that brings some hope to what I was saying in my previous commentary. And since the DLC for Oblivion was about 2 weeks after, or no, not 2 weeks, like 2 months after the original release, I would say that the Skyrim, the DLC will approximately be out in like maybe February for Xbox, and then for everyone else it would probably be about a month later, because that's usually how it works for these games. And I might quote Todd Howard, the Skyrim executive producer, and he says that it will not have a timetable, but the DLCs will be substantial, and they won't be quick, but they'll have a lot of meat on them. So from that, I can pretty much fortify what I last said about it being possibly Cyrodiil, but it's, like I said before, it's just extremely unlikely, just because of it's pretty much like making a new game. And I know that some people are talking about a multiplayer, and I quote him again that he says, "You can never say never to anything like that, but it's not what our focus is. This type of game is where our hearts are, what we get excited about, and that's what we want to focus on. We don't want to lose that focus, and we never want to sacrifice anything in the single-player game just to have it be multiplayer." And I think that's the right step for them, and they should continue that, just because this really is just a single-player game. And if you want multiplayer, I know that there are mods, or at least there's a beta for a mod right now for PC, which you can have multiplayer. So if you have PC, I will link something in the description to give you a link to that, so you can check it out if you want to. And if you're on console, well, I guess you're just kind of stuck there, unfortunately. And there are some other videos. I'll probably link just one in the description. I love doing this, but I'll probably just link one in the description about if you're on PC and you can toggle fly mode. Let's toggle in collision TCL. If you type that in the console, you can fly. And if you go south toward Imperial City, and here's some photos. This one is the Skyrim photo, and then this photo right here is the Oblivion photo. So from there you can pretty much see that the spire is generally looking the same, and they actually included it in there. I don't know if that's a hint towards Cyrodiil, or that stuff being in a DLC, or if that's just there for aesthetics and just a point of reference for everyone who, at least all the PC players who decided to go fly over there and check out what's beyond Skyrim. And on the topic of horse armor, because some people are talking about that and a lot of people just don't want it, I think that Todd said that they will not have horse armor, but he jokingly suggested mounted combat, which, I mean, if he could pull that off, I don't think he will, but if he could, that'd be awesome. Because, I mean, who doesn't want to go running around on a horse and just like lopping people's heads off? Especially on like multiplayer for PC, if you do that, that'd be awesome. You could have like wars, like legit wars, you could just go around and like maybe fire arrows from your horse. And another rumor I've heard is that they might be including Hammerfell in it, because apparently there's this road where you just walk along it, and you can't pass. It's just like an invisible barrier in the road. There's like no natural blockage there, which you would expect from this. And for my opinion on it, I just don't think that they'll do it. I think that road is just there for the what's the word, continuality or something like that of the game, just to make it feel more real. Because if there's a road that's passable between Skyrim and Hammerfell, I just don't think that's necessary. And I think that Hammerfell's for like a whole nother game itself. And this guy's great, just listen to him.
Still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me. But he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin.
Isn't he just great? He reminds me of Gollum in Lord of the Rings. This guy's probably my favorite character, like, ever. But, yeah, that's all that I have for DLC rumors. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and also enjoy the rest of the video. Have a nice day.
Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool? Look, Yes, you're right. Feller might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
You need something? Talk to my husband, Vantus Lorius. Or just Lorius, it's all the
Poor mother. Her new home seems so very far. You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clicky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.